It's been a little while since I've done a sketchbook doodling video, but I really wanted to draw Fern from Adventure Time, so that is what I went ahead and did for this week's video. I know my last video was another Adventure Time one, but I was just really in the mood to draw Fern. I really wanted to draw Fern. On my list of characters from Adventure Time who deserved better, number 1 is Fern, because Fern deserved so much better. Number 2 is Betty, but most importantly, number 1 is Fern. I think he's actually my favorite character from the entire series, which is not what I anticipated to happen. I knew he existed because I had seen some fan art and stuff of him previously, but like, once watching the parts with Fern, I just felt so bad for him, and he deserved better, so I really wanted to draw Fern. And plus, I really like his design. I think it's very cool how he has like the little diamond hole for his face, and his butt is huge. He's really cute. He has a really big butt though. I thought that was kind of funny. But I just kind of wanted to draw Fern hanging out because I love Fern's design. I'm going to say Fern a lot in this video. And I'm actually using the Copic marker paper sketchbook in this. I have used it a couple times, not a whole lot. This is, I think, the 4th page I've actually used with this paper, and this is my first experience with marker paper, so like, I don't have anything to go off of aside from comparing it to just mixed media paper, which is what I've always used for my Copic markers, but I really do like how smooth the markers lay down on this paper. The ink just lays down very smoothly. I don't have any other way to put it than smooth. It just feels very nice. However, I assumed because it was marker paper, it wouldn't bleed on to the next page. That's not true. It bled on, not with this drawing, but one of the first ones I did not put anything behind the piece of paper I was working on, and it did in fact bleed onto the back page. Not a whole lot, but enough to make it so I am super cautious about it now, and I will always lay a piece behind whatever I'm working on when it comes to the sketchbook, because it does bleed. Obviously, it bleeds onto the back of the page you're working on, but I did not expect it to bleed onto the, like, following page, which is what it did. But anyways, for this actual drawing in particular, I knew I wanted to keep it very green and pretty much do just like a square taped off background. Initially, I wanted to do the actual like patch of grass he was laying on bigger on the page, but I've been using my green Copics a lot lately. Well, not a lot, but just solely between this drawing and the last one I did. I've used a lot of pretty much all of my greens, and I did not want to use up all my green ink because I think I have Copic ink refills for 1 or 2 of my green markers. I think I only have it for my pistachio marker actually, so I didn't want to use up all my green ink because then I'd have to order refills, and I don't want to order refills. I can't really afford to order a bunch of refills right now, so we stuck with a small little patch of grass. But either way, I think it looks really cute. I think he stands out a lot more having been on that small patch of grass because obviously he's green, the background's green, so maybe it was for the best. Plus, it's just a cute small background versus like a big background, because in the grand scheme of things, it's just a patch of grass and it would not have had a whole lot of detail to begin with, so it's probably for the best. But he's like breaking the border of the grass, and so are some of the flowers, and I thought that was really cute. And one thing in particular I knew I wanted to draw on this was little mushrooms coming off of his head, because I think it was like the first episode that Fern was in where he just like was like, oh yeah, I'm Finn, and then he like grows a mushroom on his head and plucks it out, and I just thought that was really cute. Like, he grows little flowers and stuff, like in his hair he has flowers, so again, would have been cool to draw him with his hair, but I really like his hat, so I just kept him with the hat on. But I actually really like how this turned out. I do like working with this sketchbook in particular because it is like a different size, so I want to kind of keep them all facing the same way so they're all, like, the paper is the way that I'm using it versus flipping it and making it really tall. I like having the really wide paper. It kind of restricts me with some drawings because it's like, I can flip it, but I think the really wide paper looks cool. I'm wording this really weird, but it pushes me to do things a little bit differently because it is so not super square. I mean, I don't work with too many square sketchbooks, but this one is very wide, so I kind of like that about this paper. Don't like how it bleeds onto the back page, but you win some, you lose some. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.